All right, everyone, get in here, sit down, and shut up. We've got stuff to talk about. And that is the penultimate week of the NFL season is here. Conference championships. We've got the Patriots visiting Denver to take on the Broncos. We've got the Rams visiting Seattle to take on the Seahawks. We've got me still recovering from whatever attacked me over the last 2 weeks. Feeling a lot better than we were in the last video, and even much better than the one video before that. So we're getting there. Hopefully by the Super Bowl, we'll be back to 100%, if not well before that. But, a little surprised by some of the results of the divisional round. Bills-Broncos, the Broncos are legit good defense and all that. I just really thought the refs would make sure the Bills moved on, and they tried, and the Bills still lost. Texans-Patriots, I just kind of assumed the Texans defense again might stump second-year Drake May, but is it second year? I can't remember. And pardon me, I have a cough drop in my mouth to help me get through this video. But anyway, Rams, Seahawks definitely didn't let me down. So let's see who's going to the Super Bowl. This is what this video is. Who's going to the Super Bowl? First up, Patriots at Broncos. I have the Patriots down. I don't know how confident I am in that. I think I'm jumping on the bandwagon of the fact that Bo Nix isn't there. But let's be real. It's Bo Nix. How good is Bo Nix actually? Can any quarterback maybe handle the Broncos system that Sean Payton has? I guess we're going to find out. I feel like I have to lean on the Patriots here for this one. It always seems like the teams who can avoid the most injuries play the longest in the season. So I'm going Patriots here. And I feel pretty confident about it. I really do. I just think the Patriots are going to the Super Bowl because that's my worst nightmare. And this season has been one. So I just think it's going to continue. Next up in the NFC, we've got the Rams heading to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. I really like the Seahawks. I honestly do think they probably were the best team in the NFL this season. That said, I'm taking the Rams. I am. I'm hitching my wagon to Matt Stafford here. I think Matt Stafford, best quarterback left in the playoffs, and he will take his team to the playoff. He will take his team to the Super Bowl. And if this was any other team in the Rams or the 49ers visiting Seattle, you probably take the Seahawks. Division game, is it even a home game? Home and away in division games, you got to throw all your formulas out the window. And I'm going to go with the Rams. Sorry, this cough drop I'm trying to keep it. Anyway, I think the Rams will win this game. I do think it will be a hell of a game. This will be the one you don't want to miss. I think the Seahawks could easily win this game. I definitely do. They are good enough to do it. But I just think the Rams have it. I know Sam Darnold is definitely, a top, top elite quarterback. I don't know. He's good enough to win games in the NFL for sure. The Seahawks are good enough to win games in the NFL for sure. But I'm still taking the Rams. I'm banking on better quarterback winning. Kind of both games, honestly. That's where we're at, I think. This is where the quarterbacks earn their paychecks, is deep into the playoffs, getting to the Super Bowl. And I'm taking the Patriots because Drake May is the better quarterback of the two starters. And I'm taking the Rams because Matt Stafford is the better quarterback of the two starters. It really comes down to that, to the most part there. So those are my picks. That's it. That's the video. Probably, less than 5 minutes. I'm not sure. It won't be a very long one. I tried to stretch it out a little bit more, talk a little bit more about it. But there's not much to say. Patriots, Rams will be our Super Bowl. I'll go ahead and say that I'll be picking the Rams if I'm correct. As I feel like they have, that's a rematch. Did Brady beat the Rams in the Super Bowl twice? I can't remember. I can't remember if he played with Kurt Warner or not in the Super Bowl. Anyway, that doesn't matter. We'll get to that bridge when we need to. But for now, Patriots and Rams. That's it. That's the video. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me down below who you think is going to play in the Super Bowl. I want to see what you think. We'll have a conversation. We'll talk about it. But thank you so much again for watching, and you take it easy.